The market is absolutely nuts right now. Certain stocks are falling 80%, being halted, and some of them are actually pretty good companies. We have the entire banking sector crashing. Now the overall indices are actually like positive or just at zero for the day. So a lot of tech stocks are actually moving up. Bitcoin just hit $23,000. We have a lot to talk about. If you don't mind, hit the subscribe button. I appreciate that. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to keep this short because I am outside the house and I want to get this uploaded quickly. So to do that, I have to keep the video short. But the market is absolutely insane right now. There's no question that people are worried about getting out of bank stocks pretty much at any cost right now. I mean, a company I'm actually looking at buying, and I may have bought by the time you watch this, it's a very conservative bank. It's one that I have owned before. It's pretty much the opposite of SVB. It's a regional bank, but still top 50. I'm not saying that can't go down still, but they're very slow moving. They just started to give actual deposits, an actual APY on their deposits. They rarely give any kind of yield because they take that money and basically they're making most of their money through deposits and loans, but they don't give much back because it's a really old bank. They don't fight for customers. And they have an 8.5% dividend yield right now, and they're almost at COVID lows. So I may have bought that. If you want to know if I did buy it, join the Patreon. But there's just a run on any kind of bank right now. Like I said, many banks being halted. The overall markets are actually looking pretty decent. A lot of tech stocks are up a little bit. Everything related to crypto is spiking because Bitcoin just hit 23,000. It seems like everyone is making a run for the bank, and maybe some people are just buying Bitcoin not because they're in any real trouble, but just they think that it's going to go up because of all this problem with the bank, all these problems. But I would not be surprised if we continue to see a squeeze at this point because we are seeing prices spike so much. Anyone that's short Bitcoin is going to get screwed over at this point because it's moving up so quickly, so much. And we've seen Bitcoin go up about $3,000 or 15% over the last 2 days, and it is leading the way, which is really nice to see. I mean, other top 20 cryptos are up, but last time I checked, Bitcoin is up more than anything in the top 15. So it's really leading the way right now. I think that this could continue. Biden had his speech this morning, and they even moved it up from, I think it was 10 a.m. Eastern time to 9 a.m. or 8:30, whatever it was. And he spoke for 5 minutes and then left, no questions. So he just sounds like he's not even really caring that much. Maybe he doesn't know what to do, and he's just trying to show that he's willing to say something, but he's not really giving us anything important. And while the FDIC and other parts of the government did step in, they're only stepping in to backstop a couple banks at this point. They're basically trying to show that they will do it, but it doesn't sound like they're really wanting to back up a lot of deposits. And it seems like there is pretty much a systemic risk in the banking industry. So I realize it may be a little bit risky to invest in banks. I haven't invested yet, but if the prices get low enough, there's some type of risk to reward ratio where it does make sense to maybe buy some banks, especially if you are someone that swing trades or wants to invest in some dividend stocks. Some of these banks are actually really high quality banks, but you have to be careful. I'm not saying that's safe or that's even smart, but at some point, you have to start considering it. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. There isn't much happening in crypto besides the fact that banking is collapsing, and that's obviously tied to crypto very closely. And people don't trust banks probably more now than they have in 15 years. But there isn't any big news really. I mean, I should say Binance and CZ did say that they're going to move over their fund that pretty much backstops, I believe, if I remember right, because I don't have it right here, it backstops the entire crypto space. They're moving that to BNB, Ethereum, and Bitcoin as well, so maybe they're adding a little bit of fuel to the fire. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video, though. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you're gonna buy any of these bank stocks. I realize it's definitely catching a falling knife when all these stocks are flying down, but over the next couple months, most of them probably will recover. Let me know your thoughts, though. Thank you so much for watching. Check out the Patreon, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.